Now just imagine 6.8 billions. Everybody wants to have a car, a television, computer, a motorbike, bicycles, refrigerators, their own house, and then there live all these small units, man, woman, and the children. It's impossible. It's simply not possible. But the idea, the program, that this is the way to live together, then you are a real man when you own a woman, is worldwide. Everywhere it is accepted, That's how it has to be. So as long as people think in owning, because the ego needs to own something, it stays egoistic. As long as people think in owning, especially other human beings, there is no freedom, there is slavery. The only thing what can you own? Not even your own body. It is given by birth for a certain length of time. Our reality is we own nothing. That's enough. Because nothing is at the same time all. But why you need to own it? This is an idea. The ego needs to own. If it does not own something, it feels empty. It feels as if it does not exist. The ownership creates the I. And then the fear, immediately the fear that you lose it. If you own a woman, you immediately have the fear you could lose her. How can trust come into existence with that fear? So it is said, and it is true, the opposite of love is fear. So there is no love. There is an invisible slavery. That's why people cannot trust love. The love they know is slavery. These not written contracts. Now you are mine and I am yours. There were even songs, famous songs. I am yours and you are mine. Many songs, And together we create a nice prison, where we both slowly die in it. Love cannot enter such a place. Love means freedom. Freedom means it is free. You do not own. All is free. You can take care, but you do not need to own. So love means also care, taking care. It's very simple. Just see what humans have done to Earth. What he said, they put a few sticks in and say, "This is mine. I own it." What did he do with it? Just destroy it. Moved on. They did not take care. Exploit it, throw it away, and take the next piece. So this concept is suicidal. Is mad and suicidal. The concept of owning is mad and suicidal. But you have to understand this from deep inside. Communism was not an answer to it. It was just an idea, not an understanding. Then people were forced to give away whatever they owned. That never creates an understanding, Even if you own a few things, this means nothing. You do not need to give yourself a definition because you own something. That people own a few personal things, that's all right. But why do we have to own other human beings or the land or the earth or the water? This is madness. You cannot take it within your grave. You take nothing within your grave. Simply nothing. We are born with empty hands and we die with empty hands, and it will never change. And meanwhile, you can have this nightmare, this dream of owning, but always turns into a nightmare. Not only for you, for everybody else who comes in contact with you. and the whole planet has to suffer this mad idea 6.8 billion times by now. Mm. So it needs a change in consciousness. Consciousness can understand that this principle creates individual suffering. Individual suffering results in collective suffering. Collective suffering results in environment destruction, in wars. What is then the most aggressive destruction man can do? So the only change in consciousness is possible only in individuals. Because your understanding is your understanding. It is not imposed. It's not a theory or a theology or a principle what is imposed on you. It is simply your understanding. This understanding has strengths because you live it. When you really understand something, you live it. That you live it has a strength, has an authority. You know, it's not a theory you brag about it. You are it. That is contagious because it releases so much joy, so much aliveness, so much creativity, so much intelligence. What you miss, what you never experience when you stay in the concepts, in the known concepts. Possessiveness can only exist because there is an identification with the body, but then you have to look again. Who identifies with the body? Your thinking. Your mind identifies with the body, it looks at its body and says, this is my body. So the mind owns the body. But the mind is just the functioning of a human brain. A fully functioning human brain can create thought, abstractions, words, language, pictures, dreams. So this functioning looks at the body and says, this is my body. It looks like it, but it's a wrong notion. There is a body. True. There is a capacity in the mental system to say mine. True. But this is just the dream reality. It's not the reality. If you look deeper, if you feel deeper, there is neither a mind nor a body, although it exists right now. But if you go very deep inside of it, what do you find? Nothing at all. Because nothing is all. The nothingness condenses all. Only the nothingness can condense all. You need space for the universe what has materialized. Without space is no matter. So space is in a way the nothingness. It's nothing. It condenses all. Without space there would be no stars, no planets, no nothing. So the Hindus are right, they say there are 5 elements. The 5th element is the space. The manifestation needs space, otherwise it cannot exist. But what is space? Nothing. So our true reality is just space, just nothing. And in that space we can appear as human beings. So when you become aware on the space, consciousness becomes aware on itself. Because the space itself is the consciousness. And the manifestation too. So all comes out of nothing, including me and you and everybody else, and disappears into it.